Number 4, we're going back to throwback again. We saw it in Search and Destroy. Now hard point this time around. FTL jump continuing to be used by Tommy in this series.
I think this is a map where, thinking about it, not too dissimilar from Scorch in the way that it's played. Would you disagree?
I'm going to let you explain it. I'm going to listen.
It's one of those ones where, yeah, okay, you can. It's got those couple of points where you can hold it down quite well if you can get set up in it.
Definitely.
Barn, for example, baseball field.
Yeah.
But even if FNATiC do that, it seems that if SPLYCE's pushes to break hills are just too strong for them.
I'm going to help you here.
Go for it.
Ready? Watch this. The middle one, obviously you've got players flying around, all sorts of wall runs, engaging from different heights, wherever you can really just fly in from as we take a look at your map breakdown. But kind of talking about what you were bringing up, you think of drill, you think of how that bottom bike path hardpoint plays on out, very similar there, as spawns will come from both sides. There's pinches that can come up quite quickly for these two teams. And then you mentioned that second hardpoint, Barn and Turbine both have very similar feels in regards to how long and far those spawn outs can be, but you also have the opportunity to get that close spawn near Lemon and contest quickly to the hill. Good teamwork there. I got you.
We made sense, if anything. I mean, the fact that I brought some sort of an analysis that made sense, it just, I mean, that's the guy is shaking his head.
I'll pretend it made sense for the sake of the broadcast, but probably people on Reddit already typing up, oh my goodness, I can't say I'm a ton trying to bring up stuff like that because he just makes no sense. And that
I will downvote that comment.
That fat guy Courage, how does he still have a job? I can tell you, I have no idea. But one thing I do have an idea of, and I do this type of segue all the time, is we're going into map number 4, throwback hard point between SPLYCE and FNATiC. So far, we've seen 2 respawn game modes, and SPLYCE are 2-0 in them. Looking to keep this one going, and I just want to bring up, this is very important to me, I just saw Marky B.
Where is he?
He just walked that way.
Big performance out of them today.
Marky B and Infused looking quite good.
They are. I think Optic did probably make them look a little bit
Zero.
Oh, yeah. You're out the tournament, aren't you?
I didn't say it. I didn't say it, European fans. That was not me. That was done. Woo, that
he knows
was
what his opponent is like.
Zero, I would never say that.
I can't hear what you're saying, but I'd imagine it's offensive.
Yeah. Oh, that gesture was definitely offensive. We're into it, though. Hard point on throw back off the break. We're watching Jerd, who's been a monster so far in this series in games 1 and 3, and he's looking for more. Fortunately, though, does get blooded off the start.
Well, not too bad of a start out of FNATiC here. Getting a hold of it. They got the barn spawn as well. Sunny B sent himself up. Going to catch a couple of people out. Does eventually take Josh down. Maybe a little bit long, but he's occupying members of SPLYCE, which is what his job is going to be in that situation. Who's this pushing around the back? Going to be Jed getting taken down by Wuskin. That's an important kill also. So a really good start by FNATiC, and this is what they need.
This is exactly what they need. It's a different story from how they started off that first hard point on Scorch. If you remember, it was about 30-2.
Yeah,
at the end of that first hill. And nothing to point out, FNATiC have the spawns as they want for this barn side. So even if the rest of this time goes to SPLYCE, they just got to hold off this first wave of kills. And this is a perfect example of where FNATiC failed in map 1. It's when they got setups like this and couldn't get the wave of kills to secure the time on the hard point.
The thing is, when you lose it so significantly in the first hill, you're always chasing the game.
Yep.
They were chasing that game from the first hard point, and it was unfortunate. But now they've started off a little bit better. Can they hold this down? They've got to hold off on this pinch on SPLYCE. And this is why they're pushing out just a little bit. Scrapsy taking down Bance and Jerd. And now, I said, we're seeing FNATiC, they expanded out a little bit. They didn't just all sit in barn, just try and hold those points. They're pushing out, making the kills around the hard point, and it's working for them. SPLYCE cannot push on through. They cannot get that pinch in if they're nowhere near the hard point, because Tommy and Co are just making the kills around it.
In game 1, FNATiC as a team throughout the entire map had 3 defends. Right now, 1 minute into game 4, they have 5. It just shows the difference in their ability to get kills in the objective from what they just couldn't do at all on Scorch, and now they've got themselves a 50-second lead.
If you're looking at SPLYCE, though, again, talking about that's slowing it down. They try to push in and make the kills, and they just can't do it. Now FNATiC are heating up yet, and they're not making the kills when they need to. SPLYCE really need to start showing up, but 75-11, and I'm still not convinced FNATiC are going to win this map. 2
hills into this game. I just added up the scores real quick after just prior to these last few waves of kills. It was about a 13-kill difference between FNATiC and SPLYCE, and it's just a different team. They've literally flipped how they played that first map. Now, though, Bance beginning to heat up. He's on a 3 streak, 9-7, and he's about to have the most time for his team in the objective at 11.
Well, MyCat picks up 3. Not going to get the 4th. That drop system's going to save his life. He's left all alone just only momentarily. Jerd slides on through. And that aggressive play that we know he can do so well coming out from him there. Picking up 2. Bance picks up 1. Wuskin, though, he's starting to heat up as well. 12-6 from him. And what a performance this is. Out of Scrapsy G's twin brother. Jerd again, still making those kills, causing those problems eventually. FNATiC are going to get a hold of this, but that's an important kill from Bance. Going to hold down Bowling Alley as we do see FNATiC push on through, but SPLYCE has spawned mid-map. They're going to catch FNATiC off the break. Bance is set up here. Who's this pushing around behind? It's actually going to be Jerd. He's going to cause problems.
Oh gosh, you think he would? And with some shots there. Spawn's held down by MyCat as he's all the way in the back of the map, but as I say that, everyone from FNATiC begins to push on, and Wuskin not stopping, 16-8 out of 3 streak. Finally, Jerd just cut him down, but he's got teammates there to keep this push going. FNATiC hold on to this 1-minute lead so far. SunnyB's
causing problems with the C-Rat, of course, in personal, taking down 1 member, not going to get the second. Wuskin's going to hold this down. The MV4 is accurate. Players jumping in around him, he's going to get caught out there. Eventually SPLYCE looking like they're going to get some control of baseball. We can see straight away they expand out. MyCat in and around. Bowling Alley does take down SunnyB. Sunny with the A right there, probably not helping him out. The kills coming in, traded away. Wuskin's going to push in from this side. Has somebody on his right-hand side as well. He's going to get taken down, but Wuskin is going to get the second as well. Wuskin is just breaking hills left, right, center. Not going to quite get the last bill on the MyCat. SunnyB comes in there and cleans things up. They get the few final scrap points, and they push through mid-map. They got control of train platform.
For all the doubters out there who are wondering why FNATiC picked up Wuskin, you're seeing right now why they did 20-10. No one is even close to him right now in the slight numbers, and he nearly finds another onto Josh there. Finally, he does get cut down, but already the damage has been done. An 80-second lead and growing for FNATiC. This has all signs of a Game 5, and again, back to a game mode in Search and Destroy that FNATiC have looked great in so far this weekend.
SunnyB takes down Jerd as well. A little bit more proficient this match. He's 16-9 on 5 streak.
My God.
A couple of kills going to come in here, and he needs to make them. Not going to make the second. Wuskin still 21-11, having a fantastic game. Holding down this train platform. They've got the majority of this as well. SPLYCE are going to have to push on through. They need the points.
I mean, they got 45 seconds on that hard point, which is almost unheard of. When do SPLYCE begin to fight back? So far, they really haven't.
Well, as we move to Barn now, this is going to be Josh who's going to have to drop back into that net. As Jerd keeps slaying mid-map. 1 kill does come in FNATiC's favor. That's a big one from Scraps. He's going to be able to push out Jerd. Push down this left-hand side. Shot's going to be put in the Bance. He's going to get taken down, though. SunnyB taking down Bance, though. Was already weak. Takes him with that Scarab. And they can see they're just slowing it down, waiting for the pinch to come in. They've already made 2 kills. Here it comes. Josh is going to be left alive. And it is going to actually be Jerd. Uses that TL. He's going to actually just about get taken down. Scraps push down in. FNATiC break through.
And they're going to continue to hold 166-83. Scraps staying alive. He's got help from his teammates, and he's stringing together 2 more. Make it 3 for Wuskin. 24-13. The Centurion now earned. Oh my goodness. Where was this FNATiC in game 1?
Josh has just picked up Scraps. He picked up another at the Tommy as well. They're going to have a little go. There's only 7 seconds left. He's not even going to pick up the kill. Not going to pick up any points. As we move to bike path, this is a significant lead for FNATiC. 25-13 from Wuskin, and what a performance out of him.
Nearly a 2-minute difference. FNATiC now have 3 of their 4 payloads. There's none on the side of SPLYCE. Every sign points towards another Search and Destroy in this best of 5.
Oh, it's just not missing
Scraps staying alive in the objective. The difference in these 2 teams, the first map, as I talked about before, 3 defends in total for FNATiC in the entire map. And so far in this game, you've got 17 for this team. Night and day.
Kills are now coming in for SPLYCE a little bit more. They're 100 points behind it. You've still got to be careful. If SPLYCE start turning up like they did in Scorch again, it could be a problem for FNATiC. But FNATiC are really looking in control here. They're making all the kills where they need you. 4 men. SPLYCE go down. And they're going to push on through towards baseball field as well.
Another crazy update from the EG vs. Epsilon series. Epsilon now have a 2-1 lead after winning in overtime in Uplink to take that map advantage. The Europeans fighting quite well here on Championship Sunday. We are a few minutes away from a Game 5 to start off our Championship Sunday coverage, unless SPLYCE can begin to heat up in this game.
They're pushing around the back here. They're going to be able to do something. I think Scraps might have just used...
He did.
his active camo.
Vance used reactive right back.
Okay, well, I suppose the trade comes in terms of payloads. I probably disagree with that play. Maybe try and use it to break in at some point, but they don't need it. FNATiC push on through. Kills do come in. Josh makes one. Bance does trade that away. Bance is suddenly left alive all on his own, but SPLYCE are getting an okay spawn here. They're pushing in. Wuskin does get one, gets taken down though. And Halo's not really in control of anybody at the moment. FNATiC now pushing in. Now this is the time where active would have been fantastic. The kills come in either way. Sunny B does pick up 2. Scraps gonna stay alive, but as is Jed, Wuskin coming in there again, making more and more kills. Scraps is suddenly left all on his own,
and
they break on through.
This is a perfect time to note how this is time that SPLYCE cannot give up. They're down by so much that every second of scrap time they give away is just less of an opening they have to make this miraculous comeback. They're down by 110 seconds. Is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? Not at all. Vance by himself. FNATiC again will get back into the hill. They're now within 15 seconds of taking this game. Jerd. Ninja's over Tommy right there. I like that little play, but unfortunately that doesn't get you the 120 seconds you need to come back.
Well, they have Slade out here. Scraps is the only one left alive from him. He's going to get taken down by Madcat. Gets control in restaurants as well. So they're pushing on through. They want Barn, and they need Barn as well. They should be able to pick up these final few points. I think FNATiC would be foolish to maybe have another go. I think set up a Barn.
And typically, if you're SPLYCE, obviously you want to push on through. You want to play for Barn, but because of how close FNATiC are to winning, SPLYCE have to keep setting members back towards this middle hill. It's forcing them to play in a less than positive way, and just look at how FNATiC know this. They will take even those 2 seconds. 3 seconds is more than worth it for FNATiC in the grand scheme of things. Sunny B flanks on in. It's all collapsing on the SPLYCE now.
Oh, okay. Bance does pick up 2 with the Scarab. Josh gets one with the kill on the Tommy, but they haven't used payloads just to stay alive. FNATiC need 10 seconds. They can literally have maybe 1, maybe 2 more goes at this. And then all they need to do is pick up 10 seconds on the next 2 hardpoints.
Josh now dead after getting team killed by Vance. Madcat trying to pinch on in. Vance is doing what he can to stay alive at this hard point. Thankfully for the side of SPLYCE, they're not getting up any more time. 2 more players now charging in from FNATiC. They're keeping this one close. 242 is out the scoreline they're at.
Oh, SPLYCE have pinched that very well. SPLYCE are slowly clawing their way back into this one.
This is such a tall order, though, and look at how much pressure FNATiC are still putting on. They don't even care about the rotation. They want to win on this hill. I think it's the right decision. That should be it, folks. We're going to a Game 5 to start off Championship Sunday.
36 and 25 out of Wuskin.
He's my dad.
The questions have been there, and he's answering them. 36 and 25 is a phenomenal score. And SPLYCE have got to be worried. Last map going into, you've seen the last S&D. FNATiC rolled them over.
Oh, it wasn't close. It was not close.
This is bad for SPLYCE.